Okay, we're looking at the more advanced version of Carol of the Bells. It says 1 page of 2, but I don't know whatever happened to page 2, so I only have the first page, and it seems to be pretty complete. When we compare the advanced version against the one that's more popular, it's a shorter version, and it's very much the same, except we get down to the measure 17, line 3. The first two measures there have big chords there, and that's the only thing that I think is more difficult. So let's, the more popular one starts down here on the G with an F sharp. And Gayatri, you play that beautifully. So let's look at the more complex one. Now we're going to go from that. We have two flats, the B flat and the E flat. And we're going to begin on the B flat. Now there are no finger numbers provided, but you can pretty much use the same fingering that you would do with the other version. So we're going to go very slowly, and we got our left thumb on the G and our 3 finger on the right hand. Now I'm in measure 13, and here's where now we jump up from the B up to the D. All right, now I'm going to play that with the 5 finger and the 3 finger on the B flat, like that. 5, 5, 3, 4, 5, then 3, 1. Now I just finished line 3, and in the other version, that last measure where you go is only done once. In the other song it's done twice. If you wanted to put it in there on your own twice, it would be fine. Now we're on line 4, and we got that big chord. Now it's G, that's 8-note octave, and then you're going to get the B flat and the D, like that. Now, you don't have to hit all of those notes. You could get by with just that. Or you could leave out the B flat, or you could leave out, I find leaving out including the B flat but leaving out the D is harder for me, so I do, and that would work. But you could just do the single note. You don't have to do the octave. There are lots of options there. You don't always have to play all the notes that you see on the paper. You play the ones that come easy for you, and as you get more advanced, you can add them in. Kind of like we did for the recital. You just kind of get your white out and white them out, or just ignore them. As long as you keep the melody, I think it works fine. But I'm going to play the whole thing. Let me do that again. Now, very slowly. So you can play the chord. Now it's a quarter note, so you can kind of give it a little bit of a hold. Go slowly. Don't try to rush it. As long as it's clear and even. we have that run. Once again, in the other version, I believe the run happens twice. In this one, it only happens once. Now we're way down here. The D, F sharp, D. Well, it actually does happen twice. Now it doesn't have that little 3-note ending that the other version has. If you wanted to put that in there, I think you could work it out. So we just ended with a... So I'm putting my 5 finger on the D above the treble C, the 3 finger... That's ending on a G.